I would like to take you a little bit behind the scenes and share with you a conversation that I had with one of my amazing clients, Habiba from Paris, France. So she reached out to me a few months back and she told Nina, I've been following you for more than a year and I think I'm ready. I'm ready to change my style. I'm ready to work on my self-image. I'm ready to up-level my style. Where do I start? So that's actually very common. A lot of women, they come to work together on their style, but the ultimate purpose for that is not because, oh, I just want to change the clothes. It's so much deeper than that. And for Habiba, it was very similar as well. So for her, style and fashion was very foreign, even though she lived in the fashion capital of the world, Paris, yet she understood the importance because she was understanding that is holding her back. She's not being expressed through her clothes, through her styles. So for her, it was very important to finally take charge of her style, finally understand, okay, this is how I feel inside and this is how my style can represent me. This is how my style can help me reach my goals. And for her, it was very interesting because she's a very successful woman and she wanted to reach her entrepreneurship venture on the side. And through the power of style, she had the power to launch her own business. How incredible is that? And that happens all the time. You decide to work on your style, on your visual expression in the world, but then your whole identity truly shifts. You feel more powerful, you feel so much more confident, and you become that type of woman that other people just want to be in your environment. And ultimately, style is the most underutilized tool in the personal development world, because once you start loving your reflection in the mirror, once you start seeing yourself through other lens, everything changes around you. You see yourself differently. You show up as powerful, confident woman who enjoys herself and who is ready to show up for the bigger things in life. So that was the journey of Habiba as well. You're going to see her amazing before and after transformation. You're going to see with your own eyes what you kind of see on the outside, but she's going to share as well what kind of transformation she went through. But ultimately, what I would like you to take away from this interview is that if it is possible for women like myself, Habiba, and many other women to change their style, to skyrocket their confidence, it is possible for you as well. So listen in and get to know how it is possible for you. So I am wanting to ask you, why did you decide to work on your style? Because I remember you mailed me asking me about like the difference between one-on-one personal styling and joining Style Accelerator. Where did it come from in general? Like, why did you decide to work on your style?
Yeah, so working on my style was actually a part of a journey I took last year, since last year, into working on myself, on my self-image, on my results, and everything in my life. Like I was doing a thorough cleanup of all aspects of my life, and working on my self-image was a very important part of this. So my self-image wouldn't be as I wanted unless I find the right style for me and unless I understand what works for me. This is why I took the decision to join Style Accelerator.
Interesting. So you were in like some sort of a program before, like a self-development program, and at some point it just came to a stage where, okay, I work so much on the inside of myself, and now I have to kind of match my outside, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you got it. 100%. Yeah, this is what happened. So since last year, I started a self-development program and I went through all the steps, and definitely I had to do like a huge work on myself, on my self-image, on my goals, and all these kind of aspects. So yeah, this was part of it, definitely.
Right. And what were your like, if you had any like any hesitations or concerns about joining Style Accelerator? Like, did you have any like fears or like yet like concerns about it?
Yeah, so at first, and this is why I asked you if it was better for me to just do a full one-on-one coaching or just join Stall Accelerator. I didn't know what was the difference. What I needed was to know my style and implement a full wardrobe that would fit me and that would go well with what I do and what I wanted to do. But like what I wasn't sure about is, would Style Accelerator be better for me, or would I just need someone to help me put my wardrobe in place and implement this style? So Style Accelerator, actually, what I have learned is to understand by myself how to put the pieces together, understand my colors, my what fits me better in terms of shapes, of style, what fits my activities and my daily lifestyle. This was super helpful for me because it gave me the tools so that I would carry on my journey, because I would need it like from season to season and from year to year. And every time activities and lifestyle change, I would already had the tools to implement what would go further.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you think it was a good decision, right? Not to go for one
Absolutely.
time personal
Yeah,
styling, but to learn it yourself.
100%. Yeah.
But did you have any concerns about like how much time would it take me, or like will I be able to do it myself if ever?
Definitely, yeah, because actually, as I told you, fashion and style was something foreign to me. I didn't put much time into choosing my clothes and put much time in going to the stores. I wasn't really passionate about it because I didn't know what to look for. This is why it was kind of frustrating to go shopping. I didn't know what to choose and what to buy. So I was wondering, like, how much time would I need to actually learn and implement this? So yeah, in terms of time, that was a question that I asked myself about. Also, in terms of budget, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't want to go through like a full transformation of my wardrobe, like from one day to another. But then again, once I understood how to deploy and implement the tools, it was super easy, because actually the difference is as I became passionate about style and clothes, this was like a total change for me. So since I became passionate, I didn't mind like investing sometimes, going to the shops, ordering some clothes, trying on different styles. Like this was super fun actually for me. In terms of budget, I understood that it's worth it to invest money in my wardrobe for the future. It's not just for this year or this season or this summer. I'm understanding my style. I'm putting in place some pieces that would like last 2 years or more, and actually investing in some quality pieces that would be timeless, that would be suit me like forever. This was a great part. So it made a huge difference to understand the importance of all that.
Hmm. It was so interesting how you said that before, like it was so frustrating, but because you did not know how, so you kind of like you have to wear something, like you need a new coat, you need something, new season comes, but then you didn't know how, so it was like really frustrating and like irritating process. But now, once you know how to do it for yourself, like it's actually like it's interesting. I think it's also like it's kind of also it's a personal discovery journey. It's also a personal development journey because you learn so much about yourself through this process.
Absolutely. Yeah, like for example, the colors, my color palette, I would never have imagined that these colors would work for me. I mean, I like all colors, but definitely with clothes, I would always go for like nude or neutral colors, black, um, maybe some blue, but like I think I never wore green before,
Hmm.
like for example, or like things like that. So just putting my palette in place and seeing how the colors actually reflect my skin shade and my hair and everything makes total difference. It's like you see yourself in a total different way. This was a huge change for me.
Nice. Okay, right. And what has changed for you, Habiba? Like since you joined the program, since you went through Style Accelerator, what has changed for you, like in any area?
Yeah. So before joining, before when I try to like find out the outfit for today, I would just ask myself like, where am I going today? Who am I meeting? Am I meeting someone interesting? Am I meeting someone who would judge me for my clothes, or I'm just like going shopping, so I didn't care who would see me, so I would just put anything and just go. This was my first paradigm, my first way of like choosing clothes and choosing the outfit of the day. Like as a result, the problem here was I would like feel small, I would feel invisible, I wouldn't feel very confident. And actually living in Paris, everything is about fashion, and yeah, it's important to have a style, it's important to have a good self image. and to be visible and to be confident. Also, in terms of like my business, my job as an executive manager, I have like a whole team and everything. So I have to have like some confidence, some authority in my self-image, and to be actually, while still staying like casual and friendly as well, which is a bit challenging sometimes. Like, for example, when I started working, I would always like go for like shirts and suits and all like corporate style, which was not really for me. I wouldn't feel at ease in it. And then I changed drastically. Like, okay, I don't care. I just wear jeans every day, and as long as I'm comfortable, this would work. Which did not, because I would feel like small and lazy and just invisible and not confident enough. So going through all this, now when I put an outfit and take my pick of the day, my outfit of the day picture, I'm just super happy to go to go to the world, because I know I did it for myself. I don't know if I'm just going out to buy milk or I'm going out to meet my boss, whatever. I just feel confident. I feel great. It was a fun activity to do before going out. So yeah, 100% a positive thing now.
Fantastic. Yeah. So good to hear that. Right. Okay. Anything else you want to share about your experience going through Style Accelerator? I don't know, for women who are thinking, does it make sense to learn or go through the program? Whatever you want to share.
Yeah, it absolutely makes sense, and it is absolutely worth it. Honestly, it's like by far one of the best investments I've made, in terms of like self-development, and also in terms of wardrobe. I mean, not only I have now a style, a good wardrobe, a capsule, also wardrobe for traveling or for daily activities, but I also invested in myself, invested in my self-image. Like, this is totally priceless. Also, a big benefit I've had, like, as I travel all the time, I always need to be ready for different activities while packing light. I love packing light because I would travel all over the place, and I don't want to check any baggages, and I want to pack many things. So learning how to actually implement a capsule, total life changer. Like, for the first time, I traveled very light. I traveled for 2 weeks. I visited 3 countries, and I had like a small capsule that would like definitely transform into many outfits, and everything would fit everything. It was amazing, really.
It's fantastic. Yeah. Great. Thank you so much. It was so good to hear that. Thank you for sharing your experience.
It's a great pleasure to work with you. Thank you again, Nina.
I hope you really enjoyed this interview, and if you felt inspired, and if you felt, okay, I might be also ready to change my style, to work on my style and my wardrobe, and to create very different reality for myself, to really change my identity. I'm ready to show up as the woman that I truly want to be. Check out my program, Style Accelerator. That is a very high-touch program where we closely work together. Go to ninawalder.com/Style Accelerator. You will be able to see a lot of testimonials from my wonderful clients who already went through the program. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of women from all over the world, literally from Australia to the United States and everywhere in between. Women of all shapes and sizes and heights, from all different professions and worlds, and women who were able to up-level their style, to change their self-image for the better. So it is truly possible for you. And if you have any questions, if you're interested to join, but you have any questions, if it's the right fit, if it's the right time, please don't hesitate to reach out to me on Instagram. I'm there for you, or you can leave a comment here on YouTube, and I will be happy to help.